These kittens are taking their first shaky steps and honing their hunting skills through play. But this isn't an animal shelter. Although the kittens and their mother were rescued from a nearby street, it's a sleek and modern office space in Taipei. And kittens are not the only ones having fun while taking care of serious business.
So welcome to PicCollage.
PicCollage is a Taiwan-based company behind a popular photo collage app. It's gained a reputation for offering exceptionally good working conditions. Unlimited paid leave, no fixed office hours, free lunches and dinners, ability to work remotely, space and equipment for practicing hobbies. These are just some of the perks that most workers in Taiwan can only dream of.
I don't think I have a favorite room or a favorite place, but anywhere that there's a couch or a beanbag, because I love sitting on very comfortable seats when I'm working. And I also enjoy all the private rooms that we have, because we also have a lot of meetings online where we need a quiet space to talk. So I really appreciate that as well.
I like the fact that we have musical instruments. So we have like the piano, and then we have some more in the back. So we have like a guitar. We actually have a drum kit too. So when you know, maybe after 5 or 6, a couple of people can get together and play, and yeah, that's really nice.
PicCollage offers its employees, or members as they're encouraged to call themselves, a smorgasbord of workspaces.
So this is our Pic Cafe, our open space. This is where members hang out, have discussions, chats, and have lunches and dinners. We're very fortunate to get a patio for our office space, and when people need to gather their thoughts or have chats, they will go outside. So we have different sizes, different themes of meeting rooms. We got a ball pit, we got single rooms, and then we got different sizes of meeting rooms. We also have individual phone booth meeting rooms where you need to take a call or online meetings. It's a very good space for those. Snacks and drink section. This is our new products team, and then this is their office space. So this is where yoga classes, and Nana hosts HIIT classes. This is new product team. So we have different workspaces for different products. We got smaller meeting rooms. This is another patio that we have. So during summertime, we actually had gatherings, we had events outside, and then it's just a great space for people to interact and have fun.
The company also claims to foster a culture of trust and independence.
I still remember my first day here. A question I often pop up in my mind is am I allowed to do this? Am I really allowed to do this? Just lying down on the couch or even lying down on the floor if I want to. So I feel here nobody will really judge how you work or the style you work, as long as you are really put yourself into a zone that you are thinking about the question or you are doing the work.
I'm a dad, and so I have to look after my daughter. I have to pick her up from school at strange times of the day. Sometimes I have to drop her off very early. I have to pick her up quite early. I guess the flexibility, kind of going back to what Althea was saying, is quite important for me, being trusted that I'm going to get the work done.
From previous company, although the environment is good, but most of the decision is much top down. So the boss will decide all the things for us. But here, we actually encourage people to have their own opinions, and we can openly discuss with it. I like the culture here.
This style of management might not sit well with all bosses, but at this company, the example comes from the very top.
When we have potential issues, we sort of have a slogan for our ops team: build trust, not rules, right? And because it's always very easy, the first thing you do when there's a problem is let's set a rule, and then you have to tell that rule to everyone.
And with unlimited paid time off, how do they manage the workflow?
If somebody is taking PTO in a way that's maybe not very productive, like they're taking a long duration of PTO and not informing people early or not making a plan to hand off their work, we kind of have this trust over process rule. And so we'll just go to them and say, hey, could we learn how to do this a little bit better? Can we make a plan? Can you write down the dates? Can you talk to your team a little bit earlier? We won't make a general rule for the whole company based on one incident of something not going that well.
Obviously, issues do come up over time, but we try to talk with the specific people, and obviously if it's quite a lot and there's a need for an overall policy, then we will set it, but for the most part we don't worry so much about those exceptions.
All these amenities and perks certainly keep the employees happy, but at the end of the day, how does it all translate to the company's bottom line?
I think it's paying off, like both in terms of when they come in, how people work, as well as when new people come in, they're attracted to this place as a place to hang out and maybe some place that they wanted to apply to.
There are also concerns about how this model can scale and keep up with the company's growth.
We're going through a bit of a transition in terms of like our scale, the number of people we have here, and I think is the term sometimes is from tribe, I think, to village, right? So the size, and there's a lot of tension there in between, like maybe sometimes there is a need for greater clarity in the way that we communicate, or we might start to need like processes and systems that can help kind of empower people.
So we're about 100 people now, and I think we're also hitting another one of these, inflection points where we'll need to change how we do some things while keeping, the core parts of our culture as well.
Tomasz Koper, Wesley Oosthuizen, and Leslie Liao for Connected.